Hello everyone, Dan Kid with Jeet Kune Physiology and more, and this week's content I'm going to do a follow-up and introduce different supplemental exercises. So I'm not going to necessarily pick specific days on what I'm going to talk about, but each day I'm going to talk about one or all of the above, which is the impossible challenge, the impossible push-up, the impossible pull-up, and the impossible squat. This is the follow-up week where I'm going to talk about supplemental exercises. What I want all of you to do is give me your feedback on any type of exercises you want to achieve, or you want me to include so you can achieve better results, or anything that you may have wanted to ask you haven't, or something I may not have covered to help you get towards your impossible push-up, impossible pull-up, and impossible squat. So for all the other martial artists out there, now this isn't just for martial artists, but I'm saying this because those of you who are martial artists have probably, depending on how long you've been actually training, have probably realized over time that simply by performing kicks in the proper ways, it is actually going to enhance your hip mobility and your overall hip development, strength, muscular endurance, and all that, which is definitely going to help you towards the progression of your impossible squat. Okay, so I guess I'm going to talk about the impossible squat a little bit. So as far as kicks go, there are so many variations of kicks we can do. I do actually have some videos. I have hip mobility. I have also kicking for hip mobility, which includes, if you look in the Jeet Kune way or proper kicks for JKD. I don't remember all my playlists. Honestly, I have a lot of them. I don't remember the titles of some of them, but just look up. I do have some other videos, which is actually going to enhance your hip mobility by using kicks. Actually, one of my very first videos I came out with back in whatever it was, 2017-18. If you look at the bottom, or excuse me, on my first channel, or my primary channel, Jeet Kune Physiology and more, one of the very first videos, I think it's literally like within the first three I did, was actually increasing, excuse me, some heat out there, and I'm getting a little parched, but especially for my training. But okay, that is just basic, but I do have more advanced ones. If you want to have an idea of where I first started at, check it out. It's Jeet Kune Physiology with the ampersand symbol and more. So Jeet Kune Physiology, ampersand more. Jeet Kune Physiology and more if you want to check it out. So as far as that, obviously we want to thoroughly warm up. So you can do things like the narrow horse stance, the standard horse stance, pulse, back and forth, warm up really well. And the kicks themselves, especially when you get that hip involvement, you go out like this, okay? Now that's not actually a kick, that's just basically a hip movement, okay? So like this, boom, okay? And then once you get more into it, hip involvement, boom, hip involvement, boom, hip involvement, boom, okay? That is actually going to open up your hips a lot more. You can even do things like this, and go like this, and go boom, 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 switch sides, boom. And then on the second set, if you say that's one set here, you could go straight out like this, and then you can go boom, and then boom, and then boom. Whatever way you want to do. I'm just trying to give you an idea of this, increasing your overall, it's not increasing, sorry. By performing more kicks, if you were going to increase your hip mobility and take it to the next level. So do these things, please give me all your feedback and embrace that discomfort today. Believe in yourself, believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Smash, punch, kick that like button, just don't break it. Let's gotta do something. Do more than what you did yesterday. Get your ass up today and grind. What are you doing today to push yourself to grind, to embrace that discomfort? Keep it up, push yourself, let's go.